Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of The Never Games! Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to do us a big favor, follow us on Twitter. We're trying to get more Twitter followers than Q-tips. Follow us and share the pictures where we're tracking our counts against Q-tips. And enjoy the episode. Today, Tom lets out a majestic caw. Trevor hates the rainbow. And Noel realizes he knows Kung Fu. This is Season 3, Episode 10. God damn it, Tom.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Never Games. This is Theme Between the Lines. If this is your first episode with us, welcome. This is a quick trivia game that we do at the start of every episode. I've got 5 questions for these two that revolve around a secret theme. If you think you know what the secret theme to this week's Theme Between the Lines is, hit us up on most social media to the_never_games. Email us to hello@thenevergames.com or give us a phone call. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, question number 1. Despite Benjamin Franklin's interesting alternative, the bald eagle is America's national bird. Despite being majestic in its appearance, the bald eagle sounds quite ridiculous. Its sound is often faked in movies and other media. What bird call is actually used as the fake eagle call? Is it A, the harpy eagle, B, the falcon, or C, the red-tailed hawk?
Trevor, you can go first.
I'm going to go with the hawk.
Yeah, I was also going to go with the hawk.
The correct answer is the red-tailed hawk. If you've ever heard a bald eagle, they kind of squeak. They do a little chirpy sound, but that like really majestic is a red-tailed hawk.
The majestic cawing is a hawk.
All right, question number 2. In 2007, an American biographical adventure drama film written and directed by Sean Penn and starring Emile Hirsch follows a man named Christopher McCandless who hikes across North America into the Alaskan wilderness, taking place in the early 1990s. At the end of the movie, the main character, while starving to death, is trying to decide if the wild plant that he's found is a safe-to-eat potato or one of its poisonous cousins. Do you know the name of that movie? Is it A, The Wild Inside, B, Call of the Wild, or C, Into the Wild?
Trevor, you can go first on this one, too.
Damn it. I think Noel mentioned this movie last week.
Or I tried to and I forgot the name of it or something like that. I remember now.
What were the options again?
The Wild Inside, Call of the Wild, or Into the Wild?
I'm going to say Into the Wild. Call of the Wild sounds like the porn knockoff version.
What, The Wild Inside doesn't? Yeah, Into the Wild.
Into the Wild is the correct title. I hate this movie.
The only reason why I watched it was I watched right before The Strange Tales of Walter Mitty.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I was like, man, this movie's apeshit. And I just was searching movies like it, like an absent-minded sort of adventure movie, like an accidental adventure movie. And this came up as like, well, I've never seen it before. It was very flat to me. Like, I felt like I knew everything already.
It's also about a person. Like, no offense to the real person. It is about a person. The real person that this movie is based on who died. But it's about a person who thinks that they know what the wilderness is and is incompetent and struggles and dies because they put themselves in a situation where they don't know what they're doing.
That's what you get.
All right, question number 3. The 1994 Irish song Zombie is considered a masterpiece of alternative rock. What inspired the song? Is it A, the memory of 2 young victims who were killed in the 1993 Warrington bombings? B, the mind fog caused by a drug-addled response to the end of a relationship? Or C, the struggles of living with abuse?
I'm going to let you go last, Noel.
Do you know it?
Or first. I'm going to let you go first. I get that wrong every time I try and do it.
Which is staggering even more considering that there are only 2 players per game now. It's got to be A, I think, the bombings, because they say with their bombs and the guns and the bombs and the guns and the bombs and the guns.
I'm going to agree with Noel.
Yeah.
Go with A.
All right. The correct answer is A. 2 young victims that were killed in bombings in 1993 in Warrington. After 3 of 5 rounds, both of you have perfect scores.
This might be a first.
You want to split the double points, Noel?
So we each get 1 point?
No, I'm going to say that we each get 2. And there's only 3 people who can vote on how that turns out. And you and I are 2 of them. So
we have control of the board.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, I'm less confident you'll know the answer to. In 2019, 74 million tons of yams were produced worldwide. Which nation produced the most yams, which was 68% of all yams?
I'm going to let you go first, Noel.
Is it A, Mexico, B, China, or C, Nigeria?
Yikes.
Ooh.
Yeah. The question about yams is what separates the men from the boys here.
Yams, that's a root vegetable, right?
That's a tuber or a rhizome, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tuba. Sorry.
It's not a tuba.
I'm going to go China.
Trevor's going China.
I'm going to say Nigeria.
And Noel takes the lead. It was Nigeria at 50.1 million tons of yams.
Wow.
That's a lot of yams.
Yeah, it is a lot of yams. All right, and number 5, Noel going for the sweep here. And I'm pretty sure Noel's going to get this.
Yes. I really need this.
Because he wouldn't shut up about the documentary about Woodstock. At the original Woodstock Festival...
What theme is this? This is the craziest theme we've ever had.
At the original Woodstock Festival, security, quote-unquote, was handled by a group called The Hog Farm, who solved most problems by kindly asking people to stop that, and claimed to use seltzer spray and cream pies as deterrents. Who was the head of the Hog Farm? Is it A, Helpful Ham, B, Wavy Gravy, or C, Thoughtful Turkey?
What? You think I know this?
Can you read those answers off one more time?
Sure. They were looking for the person who was the head of the organization known as the Hog Farm. A, Helpful Ham, B, Wavy Gravy, or C, Thoughtful Turkey?
You know the documentary I watched was about Woodstock 1999, right?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, there's no way to go.
I'm trying to remember. Do you remember that Dimitri Martin movie about Woodstock that came out a million years ago?
No.
Well, there was one.
Dimitri Martin? The one-liner comedian?
Yeah. It was an okay movie.
It was fine. I'm just trying to remember if that character was in it. Wavy Gravy, Turkey, Tricky
Turkey or
Thoughtful Turkey, Wavy Gravy,
turkey.
Helpful Ham.
Helpful Turkey Ham.
Trevor, I'll let you go first on this one. I mean, we can still tie after all, too.
Yeah. If you get it wrong and Trevor gets it right.
Oh, God. I'm going to have to go with Helpful Ham.
Trevor's going Helpful Ham.
That's
for the head of the hog farm.
Too.
Head of the hog farm, Helpful
That
Ham.
seems too...
See, I was thinking...
on the nose.
Wavy Gravy sounded a little too... And that's... Those two being so on the nose like that made me want to go with... fucking... The third one.
Thoughtful Turkey?
The Tricky Turkey?
Yeah. Apathetic Weasel or whatever.
I'm
has
gonna
no alliteration at all.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Wavy Gravy.
It is, in fact, Wavy Gravy. Noel gets the sweep.
Yes!
Damn it! No!
If you think you know the secret theme to this week's Theme Between the Lines, again, you can find us on social media at @the_never_games or email us to hello@thenevergames.com.
And this is the Never Games. My name is Trevor. I am the CEO of Stickerbox Studios, the producer here at the Never Games, and a board member for the Never Games.
Oh, I didn't know we had a board.
There's only one seat.
My name is Tom O'Brien, but you didn't hear that from me. Shh.
And hey, it's your boy, Noel, and welcome to MTV's The Never Games.
We are not affiliated with MTV, unless that is a decision that the board made and I was not consulted on.
This week, we have special guest, Ashton Kutcher. Let's hope we don't get pranked like what he does on the show Punked. Yeah, shit.
Pranked!
Pranked.
Starring Orsten Korchter.
Well, that was my joke for this episode. What else you guys got?
You capped yourself at one. This is,
yeah.
This is not a good sign.
Very low shot clock for me today. Hello, everybody. What's going on?
What's going on?
I am excited that by the time that this episode is out, actually, I will have taken my annual fall trip to Maine. That's coming up for me at the time of this recording.
You're going to see the leaves change color and all that jazz?
I mean, I can look out my window and see.
I mean, leaves change color everywhere.
It's true. I think we've already talked about this on here.
I've told this story before.
It's worth re-mentioning, though. When Tom and I moved out to Chicago, we moved out in July, and come October, on the same day, we both came home and were like, "Can you believe that the leaves change here too?"
Yeah, I don't know why.
I knew that they changed, but I was like, "These are beautiful." No, what are people talking about? The leaves look good in Massachusetts and nowhere else. This is gorgeous.
Do you think they change in like LA?
Probably
like how
not.
how south does?
I think that a big part of it is that like you have to have a fairly warm day and a fairly cold night. So your temperatures have to drop down like to low 50s and have highs in the high 60s, or arrange something like that for the shock of the water in the leaves to shift. So I've got to think in LA it doesn't get cold enough at night for that color change to happen at all.
I think it gets down that low. Like it doesn't get down to freezing, but like.
Well, this intro has been a blast.
Yeah.
If you're a plant biologist or a botanist, as it's more commonly known as, give us an email at hello@thenevergames.com so we can keep on making jokes and not ponder about nature.
Or just leave another succulent on Trevor's doorstep and we'll get the message.
Leave a note this time, please.
Yeah, tell us where you live.
You know what we should do? We should play a game.
Oh.
Yeah, we should play a game.
All right, well, I got just what the doctor ordered.
That's not a great start.
It's penicillin.
I'm allergic to penicillin.
Well, Tom wins.
Yes.
Today's game I am calling Middle of the Order. And it is a top 10 list game, like we most commonly do, but I think and I hope I sort of changed it up to where it'll be fun. So
that's not a great start.
So I am going to give you a top 10 list, and I'm going to name whatever number I want you to guess what it is. And it's going to be in the middle, somewhere in the middle. I'm just going to say, hey, what's number 3 of this top 10 list? And your job is to try and guess it. It is a golf-style game, so you want the lowest score possible. So, for example, if I say, what's number 5 of this list, and you guess something that's, say, number 3 on the list, you get 2 points added to it. So you're trying to get as close as you can to it.
Right. This is just, are you ready to order?
No, I mean, yes, but it's just, you're trying to figure out just one.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it, Tom. Yeah, you have 3 chances to guess it, and if it's not on the top 10 list, you automatically gain 2 points.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have 10 lists. you guys are going to get your own separate lists, and let's play this brand new game that I just made. All right, I haven't figured out who wants to go first, so talk amongst yourselves.
I think, Tom, that we should let Noel decide.
I think that Noel should have to find something that's not a coin, but can still be flipped.
My phone.
Bold move.
Who wants to call it?
I'll call screen.
Screen? All right. Jesus.
Just right into a bowl of soup.
We're not doing that.
It landed upright.
Tell you what, I have a coin here.
No, I said it can't be a coin.
I'm sorry, Tom, you're breaking up. Trevor, call it.
Screen side.
It's a quarter.
Let's go tails.
It is tails.
That means I go first, right?
Trevor's call. Do you want to receive or defer?
That Noel should decide. I'll let Tom go first. Tom.
All right, Tom, you're up first. The top 10 list is top 10 richest actors. What is number 8? Or who is number 8 on the top 10?
I was going to say, what? Is it a robot?
Yes.
Calculon. So let's say Nicolas Cage.
Oh, good one. Not on the list, though. That's weird.
Huh.
Like, do
You
I
get
keep
2
going?
more. Yeah, 2
All
more
right.
guesses.
Robert Downey Jr.
Also not on the list.
Do I get to steal if he doesn't get anywhere?
Sure, I'll give you one chance to steal.
Okay.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson is number 3.
Ooh.
So I get 5 points?
That gives you 5 big old points. It's not as bad as the moons of Jupiter, but it's still a hefty sum.
So that gives me 9 points after my first round.
No, just give you 5 points.
Okay.
9 points? Where'd you get 9 points?
Well, I got 2 each time because I was not on the list. I thought it was
Oh,
cumulative.
no. That's
Okay.
yeah, you still made it under the 3-choice cutoff. All right, Trevor, you're up.
So
All
arguably,
right.
it's much better to be well off the list than to actually get on the list.
Yeah, well, I was trying to figure out like a punishment for not getting it, but not something that was too game changing, but also something that was,
Yeah.
you could feel it, but apparently not. All right, Trevor, what is number 6 of the top 10 fastest land animals?
Number 6. I'll go with a leopard.
Not on the list.
Oh. Okay.
Wow, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought you would at least get something on the list.
Well,
It's-
say if you were to say number 1, I think that we could probably.
Oh, yeah, but that's not
figure
the
it
point.
out eventually. Yeah. I'll go with it's got to be one of the. I mean, most of them are just going to be the big cats. I would assume. Unless I'm just forgetting something. That's good. Cheetah.
Cheetah is number 1.
Shit.
So you do also get plus 5 points. Oh, sorry. The answer for number 1,
I was going
number
to ask
8.
you that.
Yeah, I can't believe I skipped over that. Number 8 of the top richest actors, Adam Sandler.
Oof, I would never have come to that.
Number
Yeah.
1 was Tyler Perry. He has $1 billion.
Wow.
Most of
Okay.
it's, I think, from like outside acting and like philanthropy and shit like that.
No, I think Big Mama's House 2 grossed about
Grossed
$2.5 billion.
$1 billion. Yeah.
Yeah, Big Mama's House 2 outstripped the GDP of most nations.
Medea, the menace to society.
All right, Trevor, what's your third guess on
all right.
fastest animal?
Third guess on fastest animal.
I'll give it to you, but officially you got 5 points.
What do you mean you'll give it to him?
Like he has this chance to just guess freely. It doesn't count, but because he already guessed cheetah, which is on the list.
Well, but what if he guesses the exact
Oh.
one?
So you go until you land on the list, and then it's
Yeah.
just you're
Okay.
adding on
Yeah.
points until.
Right.
Okay. Let's go with a leopard. Or no,
Did
that's
you
what I
already
said
say
before.
that?
Let's go Pumbaa.
the character from Lion King. I would have gone Timon, but you know.
Well, if you're an animal biologist, give us an email at hello@thenevergames.com to tell us how we're just so dumb.
Puma, that's an animal, right? God, I'm
yes,
I'm out of it today.
That's not on the list. You were on the right track with big cats. Number 6 was lion.
Oh, I almost just said lion.
So after one round apiece, game's tied up at 5 points. Tom,
All right.
God.
what is the 6th biggest country by area?
Sixth biggest by area.
By area.
Damn, I got a pretty good guess at this one.
Greenland?
Not on here.
Really?
Yeah, Greenland's actually pretty tiny. It's about the size of
I guess
Saudi
I
Arabia.
meant Iceland.
Iceland's even smaller. You're going in the wrong direction.
Does that count as 2 guesses?
Yeah, I'm going to have to count that as a second guess, unfortunately.
All right, I'm just gonna say the U.S. then.
Okay.
That's like number 3.
That is on the list. Sorry, what number did I say? 6 or 7?
6.
6. Okay. It is number 3. So that is a +3 to you.
I was figuring Russia, China, U.S.,
China.
Canada,
Yeah.
Australia.
Australia is
not
number
that big.
6.
Oh, is it?
Australia.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So you're off by 3, which gives you a total of 8 points altogether. Trevor, what was your guess?
I was gonna throw out Canada, knowing that it was in like the 5-ish range.
It's number 2, actually.
Canada's bigger than the U.S.?
Yeah.
The U.S. is 3rd and China is 4th.
Wow. Okay.
Unless if it changed in like the past,
million years.
since I did this game.
I put this together shortly after Pangea broke apart.
Oh man, I got a lot of time on my hands. All right, Trevor. Let's see. What is the 4th biggest Lego set?
Jeez, what?
So you know Legos?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the 4th biggest Lego set?
Lego set?
The platinum ones from Tiffany's.
Yeah. Those only came with like 3 fucking Legos.
Now, here, clarify, Noel. When you say biggest, do you mean most pieces or
Yes.
largest
Most pieces.
size once built?
What defines a Lego set?
It comes in a box, and you have to build the thing that's on the box with Legos in the box.
How do you define a Lego set, Trevor?
I don't know. I don't know if there's like ones that have like a whole bunch of add-on pieces or like
a DLC?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, you can buy like Harry Potter minifigs or whatever.
Yeah, like there is like
you can also just buy a big box of fucking Legos. Like,
sure, if you want.
I'll say a Millennium Falcon.
Number 4 of the 10 biggest Lego sets is in fact the Millennial Falcon.
Hey!
You get a big old fat +0.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's a big swing in this game.
Wow, I was not expecting you to guess that.
I could not think of literally any other item that could be on that list.
So yeah,
Death Star, Hogwarts.
So Hogwarts is number 5, right after Millennium Falcon. Death Star, weirdly not on this list. This list being from the Lego company themselves. They do have one that's called a Lego Arts World Map, which is number 1. I don't have the number of pieces in front of me, but there's that. Then there's like the realistic ones, like there's a model of the Titanic, Colosseum, Taj Mahal, and then a bunch of Harry Potter shit. And then at number 9 is Camp Nou, which I guess is like the stadium that the Barcelona Football Club plays at.
Oh.
And then the Star Destroyer is at number 10. Yeah, so good
Nailed
fucking
it.
job there.
All right.
Holy shit. All right. Tom.
So the score is 8-5 right now. after 2 rounds?
After 2 rounds, it is 8-5 in favor of Trevor.
That's not that big of a gap.
No, not at all. Tom, what is the 4th most popular Ben and Jerry flavor of 2020? According to Ben and Jerry themselves.
Cherry Garcia.
Cherry Garcia. Good guess. Cherry Garcia is number 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I would have just gone like cookie dough or something.
It is cookie dough. Yeah, I was trying to fool him up with something like super simple. All right, so these are going to be 2 mini rounds. I have top 5s, 1 top 5 round for both of you.
Wait. Trevor doesn't get another top 10?
Oh, he does. You each get 2 top 5s, and then it goes back to top 10s.
Okay, but we haven't gone an even number. Like,
You will. It'll
okay.
work out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
There are 5 rounds apiece, 1 round of top 5 each.
Okay.
And I am only going to give you 2 chances this time.
Okay.
Who is the 3rd most profane rapper?
3rd most profane.
And like most swears per song.
What's like? Does this dig into like SoundCloud and like?
No. No. This is someone you know. I should hope.
It's not a given with Trevor.
Yeah,
like,
nothing really is.
Like, what's the cutoff at when they stop counting people for this list? Is it like a pop rappers? Is it like
Has a record deal?
yeah?
Oh yeah, they're all fairly well known.
Fairly
rappers.
well known.
I mean, I don't
Everyone
know
on the
for
list is fairly well.
I don't know for you, Trevor. Like it's really hard. You have so little culture about you.
Hey, I know about Millennium Falcon Lego kits. Apparently.
Yeah, that's true.
and ice cream flavors.
And ice cream flavors. I'm just gonna go.
Oh god, you're gonna get it right too.
Lil Wayne.
Close. It is on the list. Lil Wayne is actually the first.
Oh,
the number 1 most profane rapper. Number 3 is Snoop Dogg.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that surprises me.
So Trevor +2 with a grand total so far of 7 PTS, which means points. All right, Tom, your mini round. What is? Oh god, I don't even know how to phrase this. So there's a list of the top 5 countries that have the cheapest beer on average. What is number 4?
Cheapest in terms of cost?
Average cost, yep.
I don't know. I feel like it should be some incredibly poor country, right? Like Mexico.
Mexico is on the list at number 5. So yeah,
One point.
I count that as not a win, but that's a very good round.
Yeah.
What was number 4?
Number 4 was Poland.
I would have said Russia, but that's probably actually higher.
Russia is. It's not on the top 5. It might have been on the top 10 list.
Oh.
All right.
Russia doesn't produce very much beer at all.
It's mostly
it's so vodka heavy.
Yeah, and it's mostly imported too. I guess there's a crazy like American craft beer scene over in Russia, which is very weird.
Huh.
Yeah, so right now I don't even know what round we're on. We have 3
That was
3
my
left.
4th round.
Yeah, 3 left. So after Trevor's next one, it will be the final round for both of you.
Okay. And let's see, I'm at
You're at
11.
11.
And Trevor's at 7.
At 7. So it's still anyone's game.
Oh boy.
All right, Trevor, what is the 6th most popular streaming service?
Oh god.
Ranked
okay.
by number of subscribers.
When was this rating done?
Oh god, hold on. I had to delete all my tabs because it kept crashing my computer.
Well, you look that up. I'm going to think out loud here.
Yeah, sure.
There's Netflix is probably up at number 1. Amazon Prime is probably up around number 2.
2 or 3, I would guess.
Yeah. Hulu would probably come in around 3, and then probably Disney Plus, or then there's HBO. So I'm thinking
there we go.
probably that's the top 5.
So this study was published in July 31st, 2021. So relatively recently.
All right, so yeah.
It was back when only Netflix was around and nothing else.
It's like 2003. Is
Yeah.
it Blockbuster?
All right, I said number 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I'll go.
Yeah, so you've got your top 5. Which one do you think doesn't quite make that list?
Well, then there's stuff like there's all those like little one-offs that come and go all the time, and then there's like
Crackle
NBC
and Sling and
yeah.
And Crunchyroll, but that's not on here.
Way to give it away,
The
Noel.
Crunchwrap Supreme streaming service.
No, Crunchyroll's a real thing.
What?
Yes,
It does-
I know that
it does-
Crunchyroll is a real
yeah.
thing, but
What
It
is
does
that?
anime.
it's an
anime stuff.
streaming service.
Oh. Then you got stuff like the NFL Network, but I doubt that's up there.
I don't think that's a streaming service. I think that's like a package to add onto your cable service. It's not on here.
I'm gonna go with HBO Max.
HBO Max. Shit, I said number 6, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
HBO Max is number 4.
Ah.
So +2 for +2 for Trevor.
Is it Peacock?
Peacock is
No.
number 5. You guys are good at this. It's actually Hulu.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Well, yeah, I guess like everything that they had was NBC and like got taken away, or at least
Yeah,
most
so
of
it goes Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Peacock, Hulu, Apple TV, Paramount Plus, YouTube Premium, and Discovery Plus.
Discovery Plus.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think there's a pretty big gap between 9 and 10.
Yeah.
All right, so going into the final round, Trevor leads the scores with 9 points, and Tom has 11 points. So it is still anyone's game.
This is so. I'm gonna have to like take a guess, knowing how far off I can be.
Yeah. Oh God, don't do that. Don't ruin the game.
I mean, it's so hard to know exactly where something falls.
All right, so Tom, for your last round, let's see, I have to do a little bit of prefacing. So there was a study done by, or survey, I guess, done by a company called CandyStore.com to determine what is the best candy.
Okay.
So they studied their sales trends and surveyed 17,000 people for this result.
Okay.
So, according to whatever I said, CandyStore.com, what is the number 5 best candy?
Skittles.
Wow, I would say that's way lower than 5.
Skittles is number 3.
What?
Yeah.
Who likes Skittles?
Skittles are good.
great.
So,
See, Trevor, you're the reason Skittles aren't number 1.
so
people
Tom,
like you.
that gives you a finish of 13 points.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
I think Trevor has it sealed effectively enough, unless if we go completely on the opposite ends of the list here. And
But
I'll
just for y'all's knowledge, that means that I was off by an average of 2.6
That's pretty good.
spots.
Best candy is number 1 going down, Reese's Cups,
Yep.
M&M's,
Yeah.
Skittles,
Boo.
Snickers. Number 5, which I asked for, was Sour Patch Kids.
What?
I wouldn't have gotten there.
Yeah.
God.
Then we have Kit Kat, Twix, the good old-fashioned Hershey bar, Butterfinger, and this one I find weird. Nerds is number 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
No Three Musketeers on there?
Why? That's
I think
garbage.
it's interesting that there's
Three Musketeers
no
is incredible.
Yeah.
there's no differentiation
scam.
here between what I would normally consider just candy and candy bars. That like
I think it's just anything
Yeah.
that's sweet that you can hand out for Halloween
right,
that aren't raisins.
right.
All right.
Well, raisins were considered. They're just very far down the list.
Yeah. All right, Trevor. for the potential victory. What is the number 8 worst candy?
Oh God.
I mean, you could have elected to go second, and you wouldn't have had this problem.
Wow. Okay. Let's see. So there's stuff like, what's that like honey one that's somewhere between hard candy and like taffy?
So there are a couple ones that I'm not familiar with. Actually, it's just one that I'm not familiar with, but I did not pick that. You should be able to guess this.
What are some candies you don't like, Trevor?
Yeah.
See, Sour Patch Kids, Skittles. I'm wondering if, like, I know Mounds gets a lot of hate, but I don't think it's that bad.
They do. I love that Mound and Almond Joy family.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan.
Yeah. We made some Almond Joy cookies yesterday. They're pretty good. They're just,
is it like a chocolate and almond, like macaroon sort of thing, or?
It's an oatmeal raisin cookie, but instead of raisins, you replace the amount of raisins you would put in with equal parts almonds and coconut.
Damn, that does sound pretty good. All right, Trevor. We stalled long enough.
I think they're called Flamin' Hots. Those things that like just taste like a nip of Fireball.
I think you're thinking of hot tamale, and that is not on the list.
Okay.
I like hot tamales. Okay.
That was actually on. They did a separate survey of like the most popular or something like that. That was on like just outside the top 5, I think.
Wow. Okay.
I think it's one of those. Like it's an office candy. Like you leave a little bowl out.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Makes everybody's breath better.
I mean, Trevor, just think of the worst candies. Like I don't know, like
Milk Duds.
Yeah, like I'm trying to figure out how to help you out, but it's very cut and dry.
Werther's Originals.
Those are delicious.
Those are pretty good. I never understood the whole gripe of hard candy.
Yeah.
Those candies that look like a barrel that are flavored like root beer.
See, those I don't mind
awesome. Either. Yeah. Wow, you guys are
Jeez. I can't remember the name of them. They're those little squares that are like kind of honey chewy.
Hold on, I'm going to look it up because I think it is the one candy I'm not familiar on this list with.
They're about the size of like a single square of a Reese's bar.
Bit-O honey.
Yes.
Oh, Bit-O. Okay. Bit-O honey is not on the list.
Wow.
You have one more guess.
Jeez.
Which
is actually good for you if you're not on the list.
Yeah, you still win. Oh man, I really wish I made the penalty a little bit harsher.
This would be the first time that we got the penalty. Every single other time we finished with at least something on the list.
What's the little lollipops that you get at the dentist? Duds? No.
Oh my god.
What are they called?
You don't know TV, movies, or candy.
All I do is drink water and stare at the wall.
Dum-Dums?
Dum-Dums, yeah. Again, they're not bad, but they just turn into like a soggy piece of paper in your mouth.
Not on the list, Trevor. I'm sorry, but you do pull out the
Victory!
W.
The saddest win ever.
If I do this next time, it's going to be like a +5 or 6. Yeah. I hate ending on that.
I couldn't think of any. Like those were real guesses. I wasn't trying to like throw it.
I hate ending on that horrible, deflating note.
Tom, what are your guesses?
Yeah. Okay. So number 8 worst candy, Tom. Nope.
Milk Dud. Wow.
Wow. This is crazy. Tom, do you have like 2 more? Just for the hell of it.
Saltwater taffy.
Oh, black licorice.
Black licorice is number 10.
Yeah.
Wow. So if I had gotten that, I would have gotten the same number of points.
Yeah. Except I would have felt a lot better about this game.
Allison just special ordered from like Norway a candy that is a black licorice fish covered in salt.
Oh. That sounds like it would be fish flavored.
And
like infused with real fish.
And the way you said that made it seem like she bought like 5 pounds of this.
Yeah, she's a reseller now.
Yeah.
She has bought a lot in the past, but Amazon sells it. So she only bought a single bag this time.
So one of my favorite
candy corn.
Candy corn is number 1.
Yeah,
you
I would never have
lost.
actually said that one because
you would have lost.
Yeah,
if you
I
said
like
that.
candy corn. Okay.
Okay, so just going through the list. Top 10 worst candies.
Peanuts.
Number 1, candy corn. Number 2, circus peanuts. Wait, you eat candy corn with peanuts?
Yeah, it tastes like a Snickers.
Number 3, something called peanut butter kisses, which I don't really know what they are. Number 4, Smarties. Then we have Necco wafers, wax Coke bottles, Mary Jane's, which I thought was going to be like another name for Bit-O Honey, so that's why I had to look that up. Number 8 was Tootsie Rolls, which was what I was looking
Tootsie
for.
Rolls.
Really?
Then we have, rounding out the list, Good and Plenty's and Black Licorice.
The only thing that's worse than a Tootsie Roll is a Tootsie Roll Pop.
What?
Because you get a perfectly fine pop, and then you get far enough
then
in,
you
it's
get
like,
a delicious
nope, ruined.
surprise in the middle.
So I hated Tootsie Rolls for the longest time either because it never really tasted exactly like chocolate, which was really weird for me.
Yeah.
And then I realized it doesn't taste like chocolate. It tastes like hot chocolate. Like
it's not supposed to taste like chocolate. It's not a chocolate flavored candy. Everybody's just like brown.
No, but like for me, like it just swayed a little bit to the side where like because you know how hot chocolate doesn't taste like a chocolate bar.
Yeah.
It has its own hot
like
chocolate
malts,
flavor.
Kinda.
Yeah, like a vaguely malty, creamy chocolate, I guess.
Yeah.
But like once I figured that out, I was like, whoa, these still suck, but they're not as bad as I thought they are.
See, I'm mad about where Necco wafers fall on that list.
Why?
Because those are great. There's a lot of really there's a lot of bad flavors in there, but the good ones are incredible.
I don't even know what the flavors are.
They have
I feel like Necco. You could give me a Tums and tell me it was a Necco wafer, and I'd be like, yeah, that's about right.
So I know they do like a Necco chocolate wafer sort of thing. I think those are better.
Those are great.
Those are worse.
I used to for Christmas I'd get an entire sleeve of Necco that was only the chocolate ones. They sold only the chocolate. Yeah. Loved it.
Yeah, it auto-corrected mine to neck wafers. I thought that.
All right. Shall we jump into a break?
It's just made out of.
I was about to go off on hard candies, and
it's just made out of gills.
How are those dots that are on paper not on that list?
Because they're good. They're so good that it doesn't matter that you're eating a bunch of paper.
Why can't they just make a big dot?
Just like a fist-sized, like
something like a really old-fashioned, like political pen, like
with the pin in the back and everything.
Yeah, like I want an I like Ike dot, and I still have to eat like an index card full of paper just to get that. Yeah. All right, well, Trevor, congratulations, you're good at that game. And you know what else we're good at?
Taking breaks.
Selling advertisements. Oh yeah, that too. Let's make some money.
Since 1998, Stamps.com has been an indispensable tool for nearly 1 million businesses. Stamps.com brings the service of the U.S. Postal Service and UPS shipping right to your computer. Whether you're an office sending invoices, a side hustle Etsy shop, or a full-blown warehouse shipping out orders, Stamps.com will make your life easier. All you need is a computer and a standard printer. No special supplies or equipment. Within minutes, you're up and running, printing official postage for any letter, any package, anywhere you want to send. And you'll get exclusive discounts on postage and shipping from USPS and UPS. Once your mail is ready, just schedule a pickup or drop it off. No traffic, no lines. Cut the confusion out of shipping. With Stamps.com's new Rate Advisor tool, you can compare shipping rates and timelines to easily find the best option. Save time and money with Stamps.com. There's no risk. And with the promo code POD, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and type in POD, P-O-D. That's Stamps.com, promo POD. Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again.
Alrighty, it is time to reveal last week's theme for Theme Between the Lines. Did you guys know what it was?
Yes.
Cool. What about you, Noel?
I don't remember, so I'm going to say parts of a 1987 Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra.
Okay.
No.
Was I right?
You're pretty close. Tom, what was your guess? If you had one.
Remember.
Okay, well, the questions included one about LG, the technology company. There was the spelling bee.
Those are brakes. That one was steering wheel.
There was Mr. T's Twitter account.
Yeah, that's a bumper.
Then there was Q-Tip's Twitter
Windshield
account.
wipers. Yep.
Which we're catching up. We'll get there. Yeah, and then a few bonus ones. Anyway, the theme was LGBTQ.
I was so close. Fuck. I looked at it too literally. I don't know.
And we did get one person who got it right. We got a message on Twitter from Marissa. Congratulations, Marissa. You win a handwritten note from me, since it was my theme. Just send us an email to hello@thenevergames.com with your address, and it will be in the mail tomorrow.
We've never asked for an address before, and I'm still concerned.
It feels a little weird.
You're fishing around for the succulent sort of not caper, but I guess the opposite of a caper.
When somebody gets it right and is also my neighbor.
Congrats, Marissa. That autograph that you should hopefully be getting with the note might be worth something someday.
I'll print my name.
That's even more valuable.
Yeah.
No, like through a printer. Like,
are you gonna are you gonna put like a little scrap of like
tape your hair to it,
or like a
oh my God, Tom, no,
like whatever like your version of like a game worn jersey is. Like next time
your hair, or no, like a sleeve from a shirt.
Could do that. I could do that.
Marissa, you got some prizes coming your way.
If you want one of my shirt sleeves, add that in the email with your address, and I'll send that along with the note.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay, so I had to do a quick grocery store run today, and I was only going to be in the car for like 3 minutes. So I figured instead of setting up my phone and Bluetooth and everything, I was just going to turn on the radio, which I like never do anymore. And a couple songs came on, and I was digging it, and then I realized that it was all the type of music that was on the radio when I was a little kid and my dad was listening to the radio. But it kind of dawned on me, I was like, are there stations that are just, like, not rotating out their music? They're just staying the same because they know that millennials and younger aren't listening to the radio? That they're just like, shit, we've got to aim towards our clientele. It hasn't changed in 20 years. But then the ads came on the radio, and I was like, Jesus Christ, am I listening to Fox News, the radio channel? And I think that like actual over-the-air waves radio has become like a crazy like old person conspiracy like center.
I'm sure.
Just like, this is the only place you can get your oldies that you love from 1974. Here's Heart with Dream. Like, and then just like, aren't the police great? We should really give them more credit. We've got a new news hour coming on this Saturday night that's starting up again, celebrating police, the unsung heroes of this country.
kind of thought you were talking about the band at first. I wasn't really sure where you were going. Yeah, no, there's when I'm at work, I usually listen to sports talk radio because it's so boring that like it just really makes my day faster for some reason. Like I can just zone out. And there's a commercial that's been airing. Boston has like a pretty big mayoral election coming up, and it's like someone talking about one of the candidates, and all he says is like, the other person wants to defund the police and this is going to destroy our city, and I'm like, and it happens like 4 times every half hour or something like that, and it's just I almost said it's making talk radio worse, but I mean it's already pretty bad. But yeah, it's weird. Like radio hasn't been cool for like a long time. I remember in college when there was a famous Boston radio station, WXXJKJKAJXKA, was like the last one to really play what us college hipsters were into at the time. And then when that got sold out to, I think the radio station is called The Bull, and it's just like shitty country music. So yeah, there's that. I mean, there are still some that like are cool. I know KEXP in Seattle is still around, and they're still
but those
I hope they're booming, but that's basically it.
They're surviving by their internet presence. They're not surviving because they're a radio station.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And any radio station I want to listen to, I'm probably going to find their website and stream it from that instead of like turning on an actual radio.
Yeah.
Or I'm just going to go to Spotify or Pandora or one of the other like music providing services that lets me customize what I'm listening to.
I was walking by, someone was refabbing a house near me, and they were playing Pittsburgh sports radio, and
my God.
Yeah, and it was weird because I used to listen to Boston sports radio, and it's the exact same thing, just with like different names.
So what I don't understand about anything besides Boston sports radio is, well, we've won a million times in the past 10 years. And 2, we have, and the one Boston sports channel that I listen to, I think it's like the number 3 morning show in America and the number 1 afternoon show in America.
Wow.
And then beyond that, I just don't know what like other sports markets, like what their shows like. Like what is, I'm trying to think of like a bad sports, like Buffalo. Like what is a Buffalo sports channel talk about? Oh, actually, no. The Bills are pretty good.
Yeah, the Bills are really good. But like when they weren't, like that's still a thing. I mean, Buffalo. It's Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Boston. They're all sports cities, so there's always stuff to say. So I was trying to
What's
explain.
Detroit doing?
Oh my God, Detroit. That's such a better analogy. That's so tragic. Or for some reason, my Facebook thinks I'm a fan of the Minnesota Vikings, just because I like hovered over an article heading like just a second too long, and now
you're trying to look up actual Vikings.
Yeah, now I bleed purple and gold, and sometimes I get like the what's going on there, and apparently it's not good. But
they're struggling this year.
What about cities that don't have sports teams? Like
college or
Burlington, Vermont, like
well, that's New England.
Yeah, they'd probably get but like actually, if you've ever driven through the middle of the country, the only radio stations are just like gospels and or like gospel music.
Yeah.
So boy,
the small towns with weak radio antennas tend to put that in because it's hard to like develop content when you don't have a budget. Like literally have no budget.
Yeah, and it's just like 2 people working the ones and twos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once you get out that far, it's just either college or high school, really. And if you don't have a high school in your town and you're like some weird census incorporated area,
oh my
Trevor,
God,
you look really surprised. Trevor,
we should sell episodes of the Never Games to these radio stations. They can play them for an hour in the middle of the day. It's trivia and games. People driving around can play along. And if you're listening to this right now on the radio in the middle of the country, so you're driving across Tennessee and you're hearing my voice, send us an email thanking us for selling episodes of the Never Games.
And honestly,
to WXKBGK.
We can sell them pretty cheap too. We're not looking for a lot of money.
Yeah, if you're listening and you own a radio station and want to buy some episodes,
I mean, I'm looking for maybe.
Yeah, it's actually it's on our Patreon, $4 a month. All the episodes you could use.
Yeah, let's get syndicated, bitches.
We probably how many episodes do you need to syndicate?
100 is normally the syndication number.
What season are we?
We're on season 3.
Oh, we're close. We're close.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
You guys want to play a game?
Yeah.
All right. What you got in the hopper there, Tom?
No, I did mine. I did Theme Between the Lines.
Oh, it's me.
Oh, shit. Okay.
All right. Yeah, let's play a game. It is time for Counting Chickens.
4.
Tom's got 4 of them.
This has been our episode. We'll see you next week, guys. Goodbye.
If you haven't heard before, the way this game is played is I've got 5 items here that all are on the same topic, and they all have a number value, and these two are going to have to guess what that number value is. However far off they are going to get that many points added to their score. At the end of the game, whoever has the lowest score wins.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah. And for this week's episode, I am doing the total number of episodes in TV series. So I've got 5 TV series here, and we're going to look at how many total episodes they have. And they are in no specific order. I just wrote them down as they came to my brain. So, whenever we're ready,
let's do it.
All right. The first show.
I'm ready.
Noel is.
I'm ready too.
Noel is also ready.
Go.
Let's go.
I wasn't sure if I was ready before, but now I'm.
Tom, are you ready?
Now I'm ready.
All right.
I was ready, but I'm not anymore. Go. Just go.
First show is Seinfeld.
Oof.
How many total episodes in Seinfeld?
Have we done this before?
I don't think so. I don't remember having done
this seems
episode
familiar.
Counts.
I'm going to say 240.
Tom is saying 240.
Now that Tom said his thing, I can do math out loud now. 7 seasons, I'm pretty sure. 9 seasons, I'm pretty sure. Fuck. I think it's 7 seasons. Average of 20 episodes a season is a number that would be
140.
140 minus 10, because everyone knows the first season to anything is smaller. 130, but it might be 25 episodes a season. I'm going to say 150. Fuck it.
Noel said 150. Tom said 240.
Mm-hmm.
Actual number of episodes, there was 9 seasons.
Oh, no!
Total episode count, 180.
Oh.
So, Noel, you said what?
150.
150. So that means Noel is off by 30. Tom is off by 60. And that's where the scores are.
I feel like with this game, getting a good first one is very important.
Yeah, it's tough to know, you need something to go off of if you don't know it. Which, if it's moons and you say 2 for Mars, you have something good to go off of.
But once you Jupiter it up, then, oh boy.
Well, hopefully you guys don't Jupiter this one. Next, we have round 2 is Mad Men.
3 episodes. I don't even know.
I'm going to say 130.
Was that an HBO show? No, that was AMC, right?
Yeah.
You said 130, Tom?
Tom's 130.
I'm actually going to say 126.
126?
Yeah.
Can I ask how many seasons, or is that something you gotta disclose after the fact?
Yeah, I'll disclose it after.
Can I ask how many episodes there were?
How many had Don Draper in them? If you give me that information. And
100 and what was Seinfeld?
Seinfeld was 180.
And Tom guessed 130 on this one?
126. He changed it to.
Oh, dick. 110.
He said one.
110, final answer?
Yeah, locking it in.
All right. So, Mad Men had 7 seasons and a total episode count of 92.
Hey.
Which puts Noel off by 18 and puts Tom off by 34. So Noel takes the lead even more.
How
Total
many
scores
rounds?
now.
Oh, sorry.
5 total rounds. That was round number 2.
Oh.
Total scores, Tom is up to 94 and Noel is at 48.
This is where it gets hairy.
Yeah.
See, I guessed 7 seasons, and I was like, I know it's less than a full season, so I estimated 18 episodes per season, but apparently it's way lower than that.
Yeah, I mean, with AMC, especially that one was like probably 10 or 12.
Yeah. It averages out to like 13 point something.
Yeah.
I almost said 100, but I thought that was way too low.
I was really surprised to see how few that one had.
Yeah.
Moving on to round number 3, the show is Parks and Recreation.
All right.
How many total episodes in Parks and Recreation?
I don't know why I got excited about this, because shit.
This is a show I've watched a lot.
Yeah. I definitely memorized the episode numbers. I think there's 8 seasons.
I'm gonna say 142.
8 seasons, 20 apiece would be 160. But the first season was very small. I'm going to say 150.
And Noel goes with 150. Parks and Recreation had 7 seasons and a total of 126 episodes.
Huh.
So Tom makes up 8 points. Total scores, Tom was off by 16, Noel was off by 24. Total scores, Tom at 110, Noel at 72.
Now, I'm feeling a little bit better now.
It's a pretty big lead at this point. But there's still 2 rounds left. Don't count your chickens. Show number 4, Schitt's Creek.
I do have to commend y'all for coming. Like, I was not in this idea room at all, but having the game name Count Your Chickens and then realizing what happens in this game before we even started playing it is well done, y'all.
It doesn't make any sense until the 4th round of the game every time.
Yeah. And we had no idea about that until we started playing.
I'm going to say 45 episodes.
45 for Tom.
No, that doesn't feel right. I might change that.
Not 45 for Tom.
I'm going to say 65.
65 for Tom.
How many seasons were there?
12.
They all bleed together.
Go real high, Noel. Go real high.
1,600. I think there were 6 seasons. I think there were 15 episodes a season. 6 over 50 is what, 80? Or 6 over 15 is 80, I think. I'm going to say 95.
Noel going with 95.
That's a lot. No, hold on. That's a lot. Fuck it. 95. Yeah.
95. Final answer?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Schitt's Creek had 6 seasons.
Oh, no. Wait,
total?
I think I said that. It doesn't matter.
You did.
Okay.
A total of 80 episodes.
Ah!
You had it, Noel. You had it. And you're both off by exactly 15. So scores are exactly
0.
the same place they were in. Except Tom is now up to 125. Noel, you're at 87.
All right.
As we move into the last round, the last show is King of the Hill.
Yeah, I might have to say what I said before of 1,600 and something.
Noel saying 1,600.
No.
I am going to make Noel go first.
Is that a confidence thing?
Well, no, but
Just
a
Tom,
math thing.
if you get this right on the nose, you can have 3 game points. I'll give you that.
I will not.
Okay.
Hey, it's a vote. Two out of 3 wins.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom, do you want to just give each of us 4 points and surpass Noel?
King of the Hill.
Sure.
I'm going to say there's 16 seasons. That can't be right. 12 seasons over. I'm going to say 260.
Noel saying 260 episodes.
Yeah, that's a lot, but yeah.
I'm going to say 215.
215 for Tom. So, King of the Hill had 13 seasons, a total of 259 episodes. Noel was off by only 1.
Oh my god! Oh, that's got to be worth something like a buck or two. Like,
You get a dot.
Yeah,
A dot candy.
Yeah, a
in the
single
mail.
dot.
like
Yeah.
a big like
No.
Dwight Eisenhower dot, or
No, like a whole roll of dots, but only one of them is left on it.
oh my god, I have
Mostly
to
just paper.
Yeah.
That's so much pay for you guys. That's a punishment. That's not. I didn't win for a punishment.
Congratulations, Noel. Final scores. Tom was off by 44 in that last round, bringing him up to a total of 169, and Noel finished with a total of 88.
Hey, congratulations, Tom. That might be a new personal high, or
That's pretty
a
good.
game high for this. Yes.
The farthest off that Noel was 30 in that first round with Seinfeld.
It was just because I got the seasons mixed up. Honestly, I felt really good about this game. I watch a lot of TV.
That worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah.
I thought King of the Hill had 11 seasons, not 13. That would have made up 40
Did I
points
even
for
guess
me.
13 seasons? Like, did I get the
I think
right
you guessed
season guess?
12.
Yeah, I think you said 12.
Okay. Huh. Well, look at me. I haven't watched that in years. Yeah. I'm
Congratulations, Noel.
feeling
And
pretty
that has
damn
been...
cocky and insufferable right now.
And that has been Counting Chickens. You guys ready
They all
to
hatched.
jump? You guys ready to jump in some fake ads?
Yeah, let's do some fake ads. Today's episode of the Never Games is brought to you by Noel Knows It. Do you just want to know how many episodes there were of King of the Hill? Noel knows that. Do you want to know? You want to know some obscure trivia about food flavors? Yeah,
Noel's got
Noel
that.
knows that. Do you want to know what it's like to come in last place for the first 2 seasons of the Never Games? Yeah, Noel knows that.
Noel knows it. He's got that one, yeah.
If there's something that you feel like you want to know that Noel knows, go to noelknowsit.com or thenevergames.com/Noel knows it.
Oh
Or
god, do we have
give
to
a phone
buy that?
call to 508-881.
Wow, that was really close to my home phone, my former home phone. Luckily for me, no one lives there anymore.
Yeah. Who has
Remember.
landlines?
Yeah.
Noel knows it. And you could too.
Yeah, my favorite thing right now is damn it, Bobby Blue Raspberry. Like, it is the best of both worlds, and it just really keeps me on my toes.
Today's episode is brought to you by WXXKXBCGCBG. Are you driving through the middle of Kansas and looking for something to listen to? Did your phone die or you ran out of podcasts? Do you think you've listened to all of the Never Games? Well, you've never listened to the Never Games on the radio. Now on XKXKGCGCBGCG, find the Never Games. If you're driving through Kansas or Georgia or Montana or Idaho, we're on everywhere. Just tune in to the XKJCXKJCBGCCJGA B, C, D, E, F, G, A, J.
Oh my God, we fucking get it, Trevor.
J, K, J, B, J, X, K, X, K, C, B.
I'm going to end this podcast.
NPR.com.
Oh, breaking news, Trevor. We also just got picked up in North and South Dakota for KJCKKJKJLLKJAGGBC North and LKKKGX.
I can't believe I chose to make a show for these people. This is insane.
And if you're in the Northeast, you can check out NOEL MCINNES JKJKJKXKJKJKJKXKJ.
The funny thing about this is Noel's pain.
Yeah, nobody can see it.
It's only funny for us.
They just hear him mumbling swears under his breath.
I want Connor back. Connor, come back, please. These guys are...
Connor, come back.
Hey, Noel, if you want the feeling of having Connor on the Never Games again, all you have to do is tune in to XKJK, JKJAK, JKA, XK, XK, XK.
Okay, so
JK.
we were doing really great before that, but now we are running 35 minutes long on this episode. This episode is also brought to you by, or MTV's The Never Games is also brought to you by Instafart. Instafart is that app that if you have something rumbly in your tumbly, push a button and get it loose. You can fart on demand whenever you want with Instafart. Go to instafart.com for 15% more farts in elevators. This has been MTV's The Never Games. I'm your boy Noel.
Did you practice that MTV voice?
For the past 15 years.
Of course I didn't. No. Did it sound like I practiced it?
It didn't sound like you didn't practice.
It was a little bit of a...
Surfer Bra.
Surfer Bra, Jim Rome from ESPN, and just me just like putting my nose up just a little bit higher than usual. Yeah.
It's weird. You frosted your tips just to do that accent.
Yeah, shaka bra.
The tips of your beard.
Oh, man. Too bad.
Frosted beard tips. Oh, no, that's just Frosty in your beard.
Too bad Ashton Kutcher didn't prank us, like on his show. Yeah.
Again.
Oh, man. What coming up next is MTV's Houses. No, fuck. Cribs. Imagine if that show was called Houses. Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening to whatever the hell that was. You can find us anywhere you get great podcasts.
And at XKXKJKJKXK.
Shut up.
If you
and be sure to check out our Be sure to check out our Redbubble, where you can get stuff from us.
This should be the whole show.
If you're still listening.
Just Tom trying to spit something out.
We don't need a spin-off podcast.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm not saying anything.
All right. Well, we also have a Patreon. If you love the show, please consider donating to us. It will really keep the light bulbs running in our joke studio. We start charging.
Nobody's been in there in a while.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all know Trevor took the week off. Donations start as low as $1 a month, and honestly, tell your local radio station, and they could probably they probably have that money in their budget. So yeah, go to patreon.com/nevergames.
And call me.
What the hell was that? What the fuck? So
call me.
Whatever this is.
406 Games 24.
Is that it?
Leave us a message that we can play on air. Or a game idea. Or send us an email. hello@thenevergames.com. We want to hear from you. So call me. Or go to our website, thenevergames.com. Find everything, all the shows, just like you would find on XKJKXK, JK.
Trevor made up his own letter there. What's a Jax?
Tired, guys. All the music for today's show was done by the band Good Damn It, which involves Noel telepathically trying to prevent me from telepathically playing guitar. It's very interesting.
Yeah, a lot of interference there. All right, well, that has been another questionable episode of the Never Games. My name has been and will always be Noel McGinnis.
I am Trevor Kelly, at least for now.
My name is Tom O'Brien, as far as you know.
Yeah, man, and this has been the MTV's The Never Games. Do we play games?
JKXKJKJKAJXKA.
Smith Stinger Action News Production. Good night.
Call of the Wild sounds like the porn knockoff version.
What? The Wild Inside doesn't? Let's hope we don't get pranked like what he does on the show Punks. Yeah, shit.
Pranked!
Pranked. It's penicillin.
I'm allergic to penicillin.
Well, Tom wins.
Yes! Yeah, Big Mama's House 2 outstripped the GDP of most nations.
Yeah.
Who likes Skittles?
Skittles are good.
Right, this is just Are You Ready to Order?
No, I mean, yes, but it's just you're trying to figure out just one.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it, Tom.